comes in at the end is Brina Palencia, the voice of Hetalia. And she is not using her Hetalia voice. She is a very, very, very good singer, and you will hear her at the end of this. This is the season 2 trailer of A Sweet Summer Day. And that has the old tagline in it because we created season 2's trailer right after season 1 because we wanted it ready for Otakon. Yeah, everything was planned way early. This is kind of like a going back in time history for me too. Like I haven't watched this trailer in a while. Okay, now this is where this is going to be very different from the first time I did this panel. Now I have season 3 of movie stuff I can talk about.
Oh snap!
So, I'm going to explain what inspired the season 3 trailer. So this summer, everybody was listening to Party Rock Anthem on repeat. So we're like, okay, so whatever you write for this trailer, you have to be able to shuffle to it. We have one intern. She can shuffle like no one's business. You're trying out music on it. It's like, okay, you have to be able to shuffle. But because the cats show up, there has to be cats involved, and cats don't shuffle. They don't shuffle very well. So there's an interstitial part of it where there's what we call the feral cat choir, where there's several people in the building, several Funimation employees, that sing like cats, and if you listen very, very closely, they're singing the tune to Happy Thoughts Museum. And it's several sound engineers, and Jim came into my office, and he was just like, oh man, I really don't want to ask you this, but I know you like cats. I love cats. And I just need a higher voice in this trailer. I'm gonna need a soprano for this feral cat choir. I'm like, okay, let's do this. So I get into, when you hear the cats, the high cat is me in the sound booth sounding like a strangled feral cat. And the rest of it is a shuffle. So we will watch the shuffle trailer. This was actually not shuffle. It's a totally different show. This was actually shown at Otakon last year for another Hetalia event because at the time we planned that event, we thought season 3 was going to come out before the movie. Yeah, there was a time that we thought it would come out first. And season 3 comes out in 2 weeks, and the movie came out on November 22nd. So this was actually the first one done. And it's, yeah, let's shuffle and see some cats.
Stop freaking out! Russia's here! Fuck it, losers! Look at my soldiers with their mean faces! I told them something! Stereotypes are gorillas do.
You're right, but we better get out of here. Come on, come on!
If I were a cat, I could do whatever I want. Like I could take a whole day just to lick my own head. Germany getting the noogie from Prussia.
Prussia shows up in a big way in season 3, and I happen to be a pretty big Prussia fan, so there's not gonna lie, there's a little extra Prussia in there because of that. The final trailer I'm going to show you is the Paint It White trailer, and this one's got probably the most frustrating yet coolest story of them all. Because sometimes I think Jim wants to kill me because I get this kind of crazy town vision of what I want this little show to be, and I got it into my head, and then Diana got it into her head, and so did Scott and everyone else. We thought, it's a movie. It's got to be big. It's got to be a summer blockbuster. It's got to be huge. It's got to be like Michael Bay. It's got to be Hetalia. So it's got to be like the Backstreet Boys doing the soundtrack for a Michael Bay movie. So I need you to make it look like Michael Bay, but Backstreet Boys, so we're gonna need a boy band. And Jim's like, I am but one man. I cannot be a boy band. So there's literally an email that went across company-wide, like, can anybody sing like boy band? We kinda need the symbol of boy band. So Jim wrote a boy band song, and he got some engineers, I think someone in subtitling. I think there's a girl in the boy band.
No.
As you do.
Yeah.
Do, not gonna judge. So this happened, and this is, and now knowing that, you probably can't unsee. This is that lighthearted movie Paint It White, which I'm sure a few of you have seen. You know, it's really crazy, kind of, just, kind of fun. And this just makes it so much more serious. Here's the Paint It White.
This is an emergency! Tony, my righteous alien dude friend, told me they're Pythonians from the planet Picto. For real, dude, Picto's in like way far outer space. Your brain's in way far outer space! Your ideas will all suck, so listen to me!
Everybody knows I've got something. No one asked you, cheesy monkey! Why do you sit here arguing about nothing? More of that kind of being turned into some snowball. Victorians have a devastating. Raise your hand if you want to work together. Now!
How's that?
No one even bothered to ask my opinion.